Hello and welcome to FPL Animate. My name is Oded and this is the first draft video of this preseason. I will show you my current team that I built for game week 1, the strategy behind it, why I chose those specific players. Most chances this team will change before the deadline due to the new players signing in, players may be moving to another team that affect their role and the role of others and much more. So press the subscribe button, join my league if you like, and let's get to it. Starting with Sanchez in goal. A very popular pick of course due to this price and Brighton fixtures up ahead. Brighton have a very good defensive season last year and should continue to do so this season as well. They will face Burnley away in game week 1, so it will be Sanchez's first test to see how his defense protect him and how good they really are. First on defense will be Cassania from Leicester. Most will go with Fofana if choosing a Leicester defender, and I get it. He costs $1 million less and almost guaranteed a spot in the 11, at least until Justin will come back from his injury. But Cassania is bringing an attacking side as well, and he can play the position of left back and left midfielder as well, as we saw in the few games in the end of the last season. Depends of course which formation Leicester will start with, so if I got the money for it, I will always prefer a player like that who can get some set pieces that center back like Fofana who costs much less but potentially can bring less points as well. Alexander-Arnold is no brainer. He costs the most of all defenders are coming back from injury. That's the downside of picking him over other Liverpool defenders. But again, the thing that separates him is the attacking style. He also on free kicks and corners and can provide shots from outside the box. If he can go back to his form and with Liverpool fixture up ahead, it's a money well spent. Cresswell I'm not so sure about yet. He do cost 5.5 million. Pretty high for a defender even though he earned this price with his 11 assists last year. Most of them from direct free kicks and corner that he is on. West Ham will face Newcastle away in the first game week, then Leicester for a hard one. Next is Palace and Southampton, so potentially again they can keep clean sheets for at least 3 of their 4 starting games. So it might be the right time to bring him on. But I need to see more of the pre-season games of West Ham to see which formation will they play. Will he be placed in the right back position or will he go back to the center back, which means stay more at the back and less supporting the offense. Target from Aston Villa looked good pick in the start of the season with Aston Villa faced 2 promotion teams away and Newcastle at home. On paper it's a 3 clean sheet situation, and again I'm going for defenders who attack more, and Target had a nice season with 4 assists. He also the least expensive player I have on defense from Aston Villa overall. My tactic this year is get 5 attacking defenders who I can run with them as much as I can and make minor transfers here and there. That's why I took 5 defenders who are a bit pricey but can get the clean sheet and make some damage on the offensive side as well. As you will see in just a bit, I'm trying to take 5 defenders and 2 goalkeepers who won't play head to head with my midfielders and forwards, who I can play with my bench as long as I can and make at least in the 5 or 6 game minor changes in my team. Going forward to the midfield players, an obvious choice for more than 50% of managers is Salah, who has a habit to score in game week 1 in the last 5 years now. Up against a promote team like Norwich, it will be the 6th year in a row, so no brainer there. I picked Son up now that I won't have to fight the transfers later because of his price. He do play against Manchester City and we don't know yet about Kane's situation, but Son just signed a new contract with Spurs and I'm sure he will want to top his great last season, so he is an investment to game weeks ahead. Burns for me is a tricky one and I'm not sure if he's placed in my squad yet, mainly because he didn't play professional football for over 6 months due injury. He practiced regularly now, but still one cannot wonder if better to place another midfielder player for now instead of him until he see if he's back in form. Same goes for Saka, who has a reasonable price and do play against a weak defense team like Brentford. But we don't know what's going on in his mind after all this commotion penalty in the Euro and how much rest he will get when he's going back to training. It seems like a great opportunity against Brentford to play well at home. In the other hand, Arsenal will face Chelsea and then Manchester City next, so it might be a better idea, like in Burns' case, to wait a few game weeks before considering bringing him in. For my forwards, I picked Ignacio, who I hope will keep his place in the starting lineup now that all the injuries players are fit to play for Leicester. I do think that the second striker formation won't change. Why change something that went so well last year? So for now, he's my first choice. Only problem is I don't know if Burns and Ignacio will start together. The other one is Watkins. With the 3 games ahead of Aston Villa with much better midfielders around him, it's safe to say he will get a lot more balls in the comfortable areas to score a lot more goals. It seems like a must for game week 1 till 3rd, and we'll have to see if Grealish stays in Aston Villa so I can mark him 100% a starter in my squad. On the bench I have Melier, who will complete Sanchez whenever one of them have a hard game. I prefer 2 solid keepers other than just one and another who probably cheap one, but the second keeper in his team. So Sanchez and Melier complete each other until game week 10, so I don't have to worry about that for a long time. Shaw will start on the bench in game week 1 and will go in game week 2, 3 and 4, game that Manchester United should win and keep clean sheet as well. Rumors said that he played injured in the Euro and may not start this season, so we'll have to wait and see further along for news about his condition. But if he's fit, he is one of the best choices for defender to pick up right now. No wonder almost 50% of managers did just that up until now. Harrison will wait for his chance in the second game week when Leeds will face Everton and then Burnley. He probably will be in and out player, jumping between starting lineup in my squad and the bench, cause that's how the fixtures look for Leeds. Between game week 5 and 10 they will face 4 low table teams and West Ham, so after a great personal season I expect nothing less from him. And the last one in the forward, he is the cheapest you can get among the forwards and here just because of his price. So this is the first draft for me. My captain of course will be Salah. I don't see other way for this game week, even though all the ones who chose him will probably do the same. For now I'm going with this flow. So that's about it for now. I hope you enjoyed this graphic and this video helped you decide which way to go. A lot more videos up your way, so if you like the content please press the like button, leave a comment and subscribe of course. Do well and good luck to everyone.